Okay, so today we're talking about the 4 things that you need to be doing every day of summer. Now, we start summer with big plans, expectations, usually quite high expectations. Perhaps if you've got small kids, you want to do all these activities and fun stuff with them. If you're retired, you want to be out in your garden all day or down at the beach. Maybe you are using this summer to do some home improvements. Maybe you've got family coming to stay. And you know that the song Summertime and the Living is Easy, it doesn't always work out that way. Been there, done that. So today I've got 4 tiny habits which are going to give you the summer that you want. And I'm looking at my notes here, and each of these 4 things, they will take 5-7 minutes tops. So you're looking at less than 30 minutes a day to have that kind of non-stressful summer, an enjoyable summer. So if that's the kind of summer that you want this year, let's dive in. Diane in Denmark here, rah rah rah. I am your routines coach and your cheerleader here on YouTube. As I said, I've got four tiny habits to have a successful summer this year. I make this video every year because I was in that scenario of had all the plans, it didn't work out, and then I was kind of beating myself up and feeling bad. It doesn't have to be that way. So we'll get straight into it. Just let me get my glasses on. I hope the weather is good where you are today. Maybe you're finishing off your morning coffee outside in the sunshine or cooling off with some cold water. Okay, our first daily habit is to plan what's for dinner. Now, why are we doing that? Because we want to avoid ending up getting takeout all the time. And me personally, I used to hate at the end of the day, and then the kids, family were like, okay, what's for dinner? And that was just so stressful. So you're just going to take a couple of minutes at the beginning of the day to make a plan of what's for dinner. You can write it down, you can put an alarm on your telephone, look and see what's in the freezer, in the pantry, in the fridge. If you're going to get takeout, decide what's that is going to be. And it's just a couple of minutes planning at the beginning of the day that's going to take that stress away later, okay? So first thing, what is for dinner? Okay, the second little tiny habit we want to be doing every day is our LOL, our LOL load of laundry. And why we want to keep up with laundry because you know what? When that laundry starts piling up, we can't kind of avoid it. We're seeing it, we're thinking about it. And I'm not telling you to do a whole load of laundry from beginning to end, but spend 5 minutes doing a little LOL, a load of laundry reset every day. Have you got stuff that needs to go into the washing machine? Have you got stuff that needs to go into the tumble dryer? We don't have a tumble dryer, so I hang up all our stuff outside or indoors if it's raining. Do you need to fold laundry? You know, get your cordless headphones on, listen to good tunes, listen to a good audiobook. We're just spending a few minutes on laundry. Get the kids to fold their stuff and put away in the bedrooms. Okay, so number 2 is LOL, LOL, our laundry. Okay, our tiny habit number 3, and if you've heard this one before, we should really make it a drinking game. We're going to do a PUPA. Now, PUPA, PUPA stands for pick up and put away. And why are we doing that? Why am I asking you to do that? We tend, you know, when things get stressful or we've got extra people in the house or we're not in our usual kind of routines, going to work, coming home from work, things can get, you know, things start getting dumped in the house, on the kitchen counters. When you come in the door, you know, there's kind of beach bags and shoes and sun cream and hats. So all we're going to do is just spend 5 minutes. Oh, I always use a timer. I love using timers. There we are. 5 minutes. See there, 5 minutes. And if you've got kids, you know, kids love the ones like this. And this is my one from Westmark, a German brand. And there's no batteries in this one that can fall out. And just spend 5 minutes, excuse me, we frog in my throat this morning. Just spend 5 minutes picking up things and putting them away. Again, get the kids involved, get them to do a 5-minute PUPA, pick up and put away, in their rooms. If you've had all your gardening implements out, put those away in the shed. We're just spending a few minutes clearing our decks. We're just clearing the decks because, again, it gives us that feeling of being in control. Doesn't take much time, but it really makes a big difference. And I would suggest doing that, after breakfast, before lunch, if you're spending all day at home, before dinner, before bed. Oh, and if you're feeling annoyed by everybody else's stuff lying everywhere and you just want to declutter it all and chuck it all out, see my last video for that. I've got tips if you're not the kind of, or don't think you're the one with all the stuff, or you're not the messy one, go and see that video. Okay, on to number 4, and I've also got some extra bonus ideas for you. Anyway, number 4, our little tiny habit, is to do a brain dump, and we're doing a little plan for tomorrow. So at the end of each day, or maybe before dinner, sit down, again, cup of tea or coffee, cold water, and just plan what is in your head. Get that down on paper, just piece of paper. Just getting it down out of your head onto paper is really, really helpful. And think of what is it you want to be doing tomorrow? What is it you want to achieve tomorrow? Like if you've got small kids, maybe you want to do a day trip, or you're planning to go to the beach. Okay, do you need to make up some sandwiches? Do some sandwiches and make up your packed lunch for tomorrow. Do you need to look out towels or sunscreen? Are you going to visit family? Do you need to get your cases packed? Are you planning to have a day in the garden? Have you got your gardening togs ready? Have you got a plan of action? Do you know what you want to work on before it gets too hot? And let everybody else know what the plans are, so that they say to the kids, okay, tomorrow we're doing that, so that they know in advance that they're expected to be kind of up out of bed and moving forward. Oh, okay, and also moving forward, just an extra couple of things. I get a lot of questions about, well, what about cleaning the house? I teach the FlyLady system, and in the FlyLady system, we've got that kind of weekly upkeep clean. Won't take more than an hour. You can spread it over the course of the week. I've got plenty of videos where I walk you through. I'll show you the little kind of checklist here. You can do it in any order you want. And also, once we've done that kind of weekly clean, we usually each week go a wee bit deeper into detailed cleaning, detailed decluttering. Now, in the kind of summer, like in the summer holidays, that's when I step back from the detailed stuff. There's plenty of things going on. We are on vacation, or we've got people visiting, or we just want to be out gardening and doing other stuff. So I step back from the zone cleaning. And, if there's something that really needs done, I will do it. But then I get back into that when autumn rolls around again. So just a wee bit of encouragement with that. But if you are doing the PUPA, the picking up, if you're following along with me, you will know that there's actually not that much needs to be done, okay? And you can easily get back on track. And then one last piece of advice for those of you who either have kids or grandkids, or if you're looking after kids, or if you have family coming to visit, or if you are visiting the rest of your family. Make it very clear, as I said, brain dump what you want to achieve the next couple of weeks. Keep it low key. Kids need a break as well. You don't need to be doing day trips every day. With my kids, my kids are 23 and 25 now, but they used to love doing a kind of camp thing. And every day we would have a little chore in the house. They were making their beds and maybe had to do a little chore. And one day we would go on a day trip, and then the next couple of days we'd be at home doing activities. We really just needed to relax as well. So don't go overboard planning too much. And also, if you have family coming in to visit you, get those expectations right down. You do not need to be the perfect host or hostess. let people help. People will come into your home and they don't want to be sitting afraid to kind of move because you're running around like a crazy lady trying to do everything. If they ask for help, give them a task to do. Maybe they can be setting the table. Maybe they can be taking a baby for a walk in the pram. Maybe they can be... maybe they can do a spot of vacuuming for you. Just let them pitch in, and the same when you go to visit family, okay? So in order to have a super summer instead of a stressful summer, let's just keep the expectations low. I've given you these 4 tiny habits, and as you can see, it will take less than 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes on a daily basis. Which one appeals to you, or which one have you not thought would have helped you before? What's the first thing that you forget to do as soon as summer rolls around? Let me know in a comment. I'm going to get on with my merry way. And if you want more help or more inspiration, motivation as we move through summer, I'm back blogging again. That's where I share cleaning tips, life in wonderful Copenhagen, easy menu planning ideas. You know me, I'm all about keeping it simple, sweetie. So anyway, all I've got left to say is live long and prosper. May this summer hygge be with you, and I shall see you very soon with the ra, ra, ra. Okay, bye for now.